Well, there's no one else doing what we're doing. We want our injured workers to get everything they need to get the best possible results.
In these kinds of catastrophic injury situations, it really takes a village to put together all of the supports that are necessary.
I knew I needed to be in the ICU within 24 hours to get the process started with Bill so that we could achieve the best possible outcome for him.
When a referral first comes in to Paradigm, a team is assigned.
In Bill's case, we got a referral about his situation. We knew some things about the nature of his many injuries.
I received a call from Paradigm telling me that they had a new patient at Swedish Hospital that had been in a truck accident. He had a spinal cord injury and possible brain injury.
Broken neck, rib fractures, had a hip dislocation.
He was tetraplegic, didn't have use of his upper or lower extremities, had difficulty maintaining breath support, required total assistance with all aspects of his care.
I was at Swedish Hospital ICU to establish treatment with Bill, to establish a relationship with Bill and his family. There was a picture in the room that his wife showed me, and I could not pick out Bill from that picture in the room to even know which one he was.
So here is a man who's a very active guy, truck driver, and now he's paralyzed, he can't speak, his jaws are wired, and early on it's a question of will I live or die?
Our first step is to hold what we call a post-on-site call.
We discuss everything on what we can do with the Paradigm model.
I then review the records and start to conceptualize what the problems and risks are with regard to this case.
Then the Paradigm team begins to put together a comprehensive management plan for the injured worker.
My role is to make sure that all of those problems are either managed or resolved, and that none of those risks become problems.
In Mr. Griffin's case, his goal was always to return home with his family, although with significant risks that he might have such significant ongoing needs that he would have to reside long-term in a residential setting.
We knew we needed to get him to a center of excellence following his stabilization, and the best possible choice was to get him to Craig Hospital for his acute rehab.
He got superb care, surgeons, pulmonology.
Bill is a very unique individual. He's very driven, he's very motivated. He just works so hard in getting back to what he wanted to do.
He was getting up, he was getting dressed, he was going to the therapy gym.
At Paradigm, we go above and beyond, and we're looking at what can we do and what supports need to be put in place to help this individual regain their quality of life.
Here's where Dawn's role is so important. She looked at their home situation.
I was also working on getting their home evaluated and getting it modified so it was accessible for Bill to be able to go directly home. I'm there to answer any questions, provide education, and to just get them through this whole process. Ordering the equipment, making sure the equipment was delivered on time and where it needed to go.
We worked very hard to identify a local rehabilitation facility where he could continue to receive his care. And we brought staff from the facility up to Craig Hospital to get them trained so that when he made that shift in location, he would be able to get really good quality care and continue his recovery as he had been.
The injury didn't just happen to Bill, the injury happened to his entire family, and so his whole family was my patient, not just Bill.
When we come to the end of our contract, it means that we've met all of the goals that we set. We call them the outcomes. We spend whatever it takes, we take however long it takes to get the target outcomes achieved. Where Bill broke through was that he went beyond his ability to drive, his ability to get out in the community, and his confidence to do that. Having that personal sense of adventure, I can do that. That's the intangible.
He initially told me, I'm 60-some years old, I'm a quad, I have no business being behind the wheel of a car anymore. He just wasn't going to drive anymore. And he had a little change of heart, and he has been unstoppable ever since.